Good morning, student. As you know, after completing chapter number 7, the half of the profit, I am explaining chapter in exercise as learning grammar. Yesterday I had explained some ideas of as apostrophe and anagram, and I told yesterday that I will explain adjectives and its forms tomorrow. So today I am going to explain adjectives. Adjectives. First you understand what are adjectives. I have also one day before, means when I started grammar, I had explained adjectives also. So what are adjectives? Really, adjectives are the qualifying words. Adjectives are the qualifying words. Means adjectives are the words which qualify a noun or pronoun. A noun or pronoun. So the words which qualify noun or pronoun, that words are known as adjective. So for example, you can see his cat is red. His cat is red. You can see his cap is red. So cap is noun, and this red. How is that cap? Red. So that quality of that cap is red. So cap is noun, and this red qualifies this noun cap. So red is adjective. So red is adjective. Like that, you can identify the adjectives in good way that qualifies any noun or pronoun. Now you can see the first bundle is thick, the second bundle is thicker than the first bundle. The third bundle is the thickest. So here it is using forms of the adjectives: positive, comparative and superlative. So adjective has three forms. Adjectives are used in the three forms as positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Superlative form, or you can say superlative degree. In this way you can represent adjective as positive way, comparative way and superlative way. If you want to represent the characters or quality of a noun as simply, so you can use positive degree. If you are comparing between two objects or two things, two persons, the quality, you can use comparative degree because you are comparing. And if you want to explain and give idea of one thing or one person as super form, means you want to count as super form, means from in the all of them only one is super. So from all of them one is super about the things, about the person. So if you are representing, want to count the quality, so you can use superlative form, means superlative degree. In this way, positive degree, superlative degree, comparative degree, you can use as what you have the sentences as compared to, or simply you can give the characters of the noun, or you can give the characters in the super form. It depends on the sense of the sentences. So like that, large, one adjective is large. If you want to represent large means big in length, second larger, and third largest, and third largest. Large, like that you can use this rope is large. This rope is large. So you can use large, and you can write also like that. This rope is larger than that. So if you are comparing this rope from that rope, so you are comparing, so you can use larger, and this is the largest, like that. This is the largest. This is the largest rope of all. This is the largest rope of all. It means you are counting the character merits of that rope as largest form. So this rope is the largest rope of all. So from you are giving the examples, and you are start listing the characters of the rope, that from all you are making that one, means this one. So this is the largest rope of all. So simply you can use large comparatively form as comparing this rope to that rope. You can use larger, and this rope, this is the largest rope of all. Means what we have the rope, numbers of rope, many pieces. So this rope is the largest rope of all. Means what we have, in that it is the largest. So in this way you can represent. Like that, John is fat. Second, Rohan is fatter than John. Monu is fattest of the three. So like that, fat, fatter, fattest. So next, Ravi is ang. Anil is younger than Ravi. Deepak is youngest of the three. So ang, younger, youngest you can use. Test your vocabulary. Test your vocabulary means you have read the word fisherman in the lesson. Can you write some words ending with man? Watchman, fisherman, superman, and postman, policeman. Like that you can write the word as ending with man. So in this way you can do yourself in your book. Next, comprehension. Question number 8, comprehension. How can you do comprehension? Comprehension means some parts, some portions of the lines or passages are given in the questions, and you can make some questions from the given paragraph or given lines, and you can give the answer. So it is given, question number 8. Read the following extract and answer the questions that follow, and see that the laces are quite soft and gentle. As you know, when the king found big fish, when the fisherman entered in the palace, that time king was very happy. And when the fisherman told as to get the reward, it was wonderful. But the king followed that type of reward. What fisherman told? Fisherman told that he could have accept 100 laces, but on this the king told that 100 laces will be given softly to the fisherman, because fisherman arranged the fish of the feast. In this way, when fisherman got 50 laces, he told, stop, stop. I have also one fellow that he will also get 50% share of my reward. So on this way, king told, who is this? That man? Who is that man? On this, fisherman told, that man is your watchman. O king, that man is your watchman. So that watchman came and he received the hard lashes, 50 hard lashes. So from there, this line is given. Who says this and to whom? So king said to his personal attendant. Does anybody get hard lashes? Who is that person? Yes. Gatekeeper got hard lashes. Is the fisherman wise? Yes. The fisherman is wise. Like that you can do. After that, question number 9, read and you learn from dictionary. Question number 10. Do you remember when you attended a feast last time? Write a few lines here. Suppose you have gone to your friend's home and you are invited for the feast as a grand feast, grand invitation. After that, you can write yourself in your words some lines that which type of the arrangements of the food was there and the party, and you can write there in your own words. So till question number 10 you do in your book, as you can complete page number 45 today as homework. In books also you can do. So till question number 8 you can do in your copy also. After that, tomorrow I will explain poem bedtime. So today at home you read the poem bedtime and also try to learn word power. Tomorrow I will explain everything as word power and difficult words in the poem bedtime. Okay, thank you.